Frank, it is one of your strongest areas in the Black Stars.
Sure.
Osman Bukari wo ho. Jordan wo ho. Inyaki Williams crowd to miss ko boss our right winger and now operating from the left.
Oh, okay.
Inti Ed Joseph Painter honorable. Ya who time Osman Bukari ni ho. Nso still yam frɛ Tekpetey. Tekpetey ne graphics na this year or a league winner. Bulgaria league ni nyina ye score no. He's one of the best players and he's in the team of the season.
Okay.
But Yefra Tekpetey count, which is strange. National team, no, you call your best players to come and play for you in their rightful positions.
Okay.
Or Facebook now in the Jumena screen, you see, say Bulgaria season in the team of the season, no, your right winger, Ghanaian. And this is not the first time. He's been doing it consistently. About national team so earlier, about under 23. Into a day in Pana Koswa. You look at Kamal Dean, who has been off for most part of the season with surrounding, any poor form, or by a friend. But Tekpetey, consistent, high level performance, albeit England Championship, any Bulgaria difference room. But why is he not getting the looking? It's another thing.
Okay.
Medicine, it is so clear from two things. The other kind, fifth takini post. No. Second one, damba ne kasamuno.
Atta, maybe also on that. Yeah, they no kwako say. Chuma call Tom Kugas, not Tom in on the squad. Yeah, they did the say show. Yeah, they know all hours and matters are rising from that call up.
Frank Medosipi, you better say the general call up. No, I'm saying one of the first things to properly take account of. And Adibakwa, a squad listing imwa udi kenhu na udi hun komwa SFata. And they say 6 of the players in this squad are a free right to Dream Academy.
Oh, okay.
Ntino na chese obi betimi aka se ye kakọ yenim ni nyina no ye bedru bribia ye be jatum say the right to Dream Academy eba be the cornerstone of a senior national team collapse adentia nkran free Ghana ntem omunya training at the very highest level abroad more Ghana and at the transition into Europe through New Zealand or Denmark no eboa ema won timi adapt and adjust to the demands of modern football in the European setting quicker.
Okay.
And then China, the friend career path no. Ya yen send ye be ya ufiri ha obekọ ha. Ntino oko wanim kakra ni nyina no na okono eyedin. Omo mfiti preko empero sema se ne be ya moja beba.
Yeah.
To fa kudusa. Ofiri right to dream okọ Northland. Ofiri Northland oba Ajax. Ofiri Ajax waba Premier League nim. Kamal Dean similar thing. Ofri Ghana, Denmark, France, Stade Rennes, if you have about something.
Sure.
Nana Nuyama from Ghana to Denmark, Northland, Ofri Northland, or Neni Achim, our France, or about Lyon, following the path of Kamal Dean. Inti Yabeka say, all the kind of training 1 year. Ebeyesa by benya what we call the National Academy. Say they no need the common.
Sure.
Sabako for nsa no nwumani. Sabako for dwuma pa wa yaye ni ye ni a. Ene ne so ma mu no ye na dwen so de nisika ehwem under the right guidance and then the leadership. Na say to me yes ade na. Yesika ye bro. Tom Veno ne nkofo betina Ghana na mo ye omadwuma no. Omatimi the right Ghana ho adidi akoto team. Or Denmark. Ene October ye bae no na Tom ene Masaudi Dramani e de omani mu kiremu o San Diego omanya MLS team ho.
Wow.
Nti right to dream no omo Egypt omo Denmark omo Ghana is omo abaha omo MLS team.
Oh wow.
Which is a very good development.
Sure.
It's one of the first things you see in the lineup. 2, Ibrahim Suleiman Karkari any new animal maka omanya debut call up into our national team no enso ya de a eso ani ye.
Okay.
And here trying to say ohe Brandon ohe Ibrahim Sulemana ohe Anan anyone waka ya fe won sa team ma na kire say omani ne twafa bibia. Ntini say oya de nko ade a ye be fa o.
Yeah.
Amankwa forcing any new animal maka wa Austria enche bia nka ye fa o. Bibi ntino won tima mebo. So we are expanding what we call our player pool. Your local component in the shape of Frederick Asai. Na nyame nwa bebre say ono no ma friend because goalkeepers no monitor Ghana no mo 6. Fatau Dauda free Sudan by and he monitored 6 of these goalkeepers. No Mario said they will push them to the very highest level. Normal ye. Young goalkeepers see ebinu manya kwenya be Ryan team time and again. But Frank, so weekend na dreams and Zamalek a boy. It was a weekender na Mediama and a Kotoko Ebo Takwa on a Saturday.
Sure.
Minya kwenya kohwe sa match ni bi. Na nyamien mkweni go Frederick Asai dan sa adam. Rebecca said it was a shootout between only Felix J.
Sure.
Felix J had the Champions League advantage. Nemom Frederick Asai had been consistent and in that game, na Fatau Dauda he convinced.
Okay.
Offering on Saturday, Sunday, and not in any chemu Kumase Bere, Zamalek any dreams, no Bere Agbashi.
Okay.
And in that game, Memeka said Agbashi was not so convincing like he was in the first leg.
Okay.
And after that period, so I had 2 teams, no Mediama Kotoko Dreams are these 3 teams. Frederick Asai stands tall, and they believe he can improve.
Oh, okay.
And Nunti and Afatao Dauda, Edina Shim. And in fact, many in the free takwa eba Kumasi. Yeah, nam kwan so ye benina nkoma na odino. Never who say, oh, and crowd more future. Yeah, he won't see a bit my head the ABC. So he was actually scouting them.
Okay.
Scouting to club.
Atta, I mean, a very quick interview, bro. Now, a coach of Karela United. That is Abubakar Damba. One time the national team goalkeeper. We're paying these for the national team. And I was for football line in my side coach. Yeah, I say, oh boy, coach, what do you come, Michelle?
Me also pa minya and me for me mami fa nchakesi and fama any I
Mati. Well, coach, ready? Yeah, share the call up. Yankasa uni yaketwa Otto or the Ababon team. You say 2 World Cup qualifier. Yebe Bono. One against Mali and one against Central African Republic. And officially or the squad better yeah. Make sure say when you're hindsight I share squad looking at the players and the kind of for position. Do you think these is the players that we should be called to face that 2 opponents?
Me that's minya. And so my member Otto Addo Abaso. You know, this is a gentleman the shortest period of time no, or the assume a friend is saying the type of football and also the type of players that we need. And it's not about how talented a player is, but it is about assigning them roles and responsibilities. A bit boy. So for me, for his courage, all the free players, and I mean, he really understands what he wants. He really understands the needs of the team, and also appreciates a friend saying the opponents but he really understands and knows, you know, how important a friend is saying these games are. So for me, I'm not surprised say what the those type of players or GDO or we say they will come and deliver. And I believe very strongly say with the support that he will get, you know. I believe say these guys will make us proud. They will deliver. Yeah. Hello. Hello, what do you mean? Can you hear me? Wow. Can you hear me, my brother?
Coach Otumeka.
Yeah.
Coach, as a fourth, I need from Miami. Well, Coach, me say, looking at the strength of Mali, the squad in there that they have, and a semi-finalist in the AFCON, just ended AFCON, and the kind of footballer anyone who they play, you know. This is a very young team, coupled with the Thomas Partey experience, do you think say we have what it takes in terms of say between a call share or because Yansha you have a very slim chance of qualifying to the World Cup. What should be the approach?
Optimistically, I believe say we need to win that game. But Emma, on a silver platter, Mali have a squad that have been very consistent. They have played quite a number of tournaments together. So that kind of team cohesion, and with the trend of Malian football, the academy systems have been very operational. Into Omu players, they have gone through this academy framework. Very technical players, and of course, physique wise, they are there, and playing as a team, they are there. But I was say what? I was say every game is approach, and also we share the call-ups of Otto. These players are seasoned players. These are players they have match fitness. They play week in, week out in their various teams. So in terms of match fitness, I believe very strongly say they are there. The only thing that we have to work on in the shortest possible time is about them gelling and playing together as a team. But then the coach did not overlook all these things. Which player is going to complement the efforts of who? And coach, I believe that he took into consideration all these. For which reason he had to invite these players to be able to complement each other's efforts. And I think that with time on hindsight, I believe very strongly say, they will make themselves proud. Because some of these players, this is the first time they are being invited into national team, call-ups here. So they want to add value to their friends, to themselves. So it is going to be a very, very, interesting thing to watch. But I believe very strongly say they know what is at stake. And play football at the highest level, especially representing your nation. It's huge. So for me, I think that they are going to play for pride. You have to show a lot of character, desire to play, the passion to play, and of course, representing your country. It is the biggest ever thing that can ever happen to any footballer. So I think it's going to be well. It's going to be well with us, but it will not come on a silver platter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, before coach, I will take a leave of us and. At the press conference, Addo was quoted as saying, why Olivier did it out? And I Utieni Senu Ibia, they know can say now the day as pay his dues, he's a legend of the Blackstars, playing number of matches, whole lot of it, and okay. And a month 4 minutes, so we read to it said it seems quite the end of the road in terms of the senior national team for a year at the IU. I mean, I'm saying now, see who you feel say ka akolesi ebe shade they say well my baby, so let me hang my boots and allow the young chaps and soon take over the mantle for me.
Well, you see, there is always a one day. Dede Ayew undoubtedly thumbs up. We salute him. Ghana holds him at the highest esteem, right from the U20 team or Odukofa, a friend and Sakap Yidi Bray. And he has been very consistent, very reliable, and of course, he's very, very nationalistic, very patriotic. But there comes a time that you need to bow out and hand the mantle to the up and coming generation. I will wish, sir, we'll give him a befitting retirement, game. And after we'll retire him honorably, which I believe very strongly say they will have something like that in the pipeline. Yeah. And I tell you honestly, yeah, for players, to retire from this game. This is what they love. This is what they love to do. But truth be told, we are not playing modern football. The intensity in the game, honestly, age has caught up with Dede. And let us be very honest. Let's be very, very honest and straightforward with this. Dede is a fine player, but is he able to keep up with the intensity of the modern game? Because these young boys are very fast, very strong, and we all know it. So I think that Otto is just trying to play it very gentle, and he wants to respect Capito for that matter. So Capito should not take it with a pinch of salt. Wayebi, Wadayamaye, and will retire him honorably. Nationally, will retire him honorably, but he has to bow out at this stage. We share young boys, have to be, given the mantle to carry the team on their shoulders from where they left off. So for me, I think that it's not wrong after all. The coach needs to move on, and Dede also needs to move on. But that notwithstanding, maximum respect to our captain, Dede Ayew.
Coach, Mame ask me for your time.
Smithers, Nyame Shaw.
Abusia enti ensem na wotimi etiye se odi update no ede mai. Obaso no wotimi subscribe to the channel while like video no now will leave a comment or comment section na eni matimi aye kama ha Sportslink Ghana any update bi ensa beka no ebetimi ede ababeto edwa mo bi atimi ahube bedin ede kobi na obitima frame